I love how there's like a symphony of cats going off right now. Alright, let's get some doors in here. That's not where I wanted that. Or there. And then I want to get... Like, this is more of a barracks thing. How many beds we got? 50. That should be enough for the amount of people we actively have. Is that more cats? Is that more cats because I mentioned cats? I feel like it was me. As I've been saving boss for power tripping bureaucrats. Now making breakfast. Oh my god. Sounds like a classic day, honestly, in this world. It really does. I won't hunt like the small animals and stuff in around here. I might just leave the untamed cats too, because I don't know if... I'm guessing this cat had a skirmish with the bunny and the bunny won. Honestly, look at it. Also, out of interest, you guys are welcome to like change my avatar around and stuff. I just wanted to start off with pink, just because, you know, big stream. It was a Billathon redeem, and also it's kind of a late celebration of my 3rd affiliate thing year when I can English, because that was last month, but I wasn't well enough yet to do a big stream, so yeah, we pushed it back by a month. And ironically, I pushed it back from that onto my fucking actual anniversary. My food arrived. Nice. I assume you mean like IRL, because we didn't food in here. Yeah, you look good in pink. Well, we'll just know that it's compatible with Kitty Venus, the pink one. I don't know if the bow is specifically the same, but I recently learnt last night that apparently a lot of people did not know that my Kitty Venus avatar is interchangeable with all the hair colors and the outfits, and she is. So yeah, by all means, like if you redeem and change something and then I change to Kitty Venus, she'll automatically be in that outfit and hair combination when I change over and stuff. So just cool facts to know. But yeah, normally when I've got pink up, it can't usually change, and that's why I made like the point of just mentioning that you guys can go ham tonight. I just wanted like 5 minutes of pink. So then we were fixing that. Was it? Oh, then we're fixing that. Absolutely. What, the not knowing? Yeah, no, I'm gonna probably mention it here and there, just to like let you guys know that it's something you guys can do, because apparently a lot of people didn't. Now, like I said, I don't know for 100% sure if I've got 1-to-1 pink, so I'm curious what this is going to change me to. I'm just going to keep an eye on this for a moment, because I'm curious what she's going to change to. Oh, it did it. Oh. I was wondering, because it should change 1-to-1, but I can't always... Yeah. But there you go. Nice. There's also a boom rat lurking around. I'm pretty sure I don't think I fully turned off like people from having boom rats in the game. I'm pretty sure. Let me get another... We kind of need a kitchen and stuff. And you guys thought that I couldn't build places that have some level of fucking efficiency. Silver? Yeah. Hold on. Need to... Where's my thing? It won't change with the hair, just a heads up, but I don't really mind. Oh wait, I went to blonde anyway. That's fine. I'm gonna allow the blonde. Also, it was tough to pick cats over boom rats. Really? I kind of thought that like people might anyway. The blonde was a mistake, by the way, but I'm fucking allowing it because I had like the pink hair a moment ago, so it's still interchangeable. You guys can fuck with it. What did we just get? We got... Wait, is that electric stove? I didn't get to read who it was from, but I appreciate it. Let's get this in here. I wanted pink hair to stay. What have I done? Well, so the thing with the pink hair is that the pink hair avatar, she is not interchangeable with the outfits and like the other hair colors. I haven't made her able to do that. A steel butcher table. That's snazzy. Let's put that over there. Who sent that? It was Port. Nice. Was there on working terribly? No. So yeah, basically, my avatar, I have got Kelly Venus and then I've got Kitty Venus. They're two separate, completely separate avatars. Each one has 118 different images to make up the combinations of the 3 different hair colors and the 7 different dresses and the 4 different states of like eyes open, blinking and shit, right? And talking or whatever. And if I wanted to add in pink hair in combination with the 7 outfits, I would have to make, hold on, 4 by, I'm sure it's 4 by 7. I need to make 28 new images, and then I'd need to double that across the 2 avatars. So I'd need 56 new images, and I think that might be too heavy for the program. The only way I could possibly do that is to have a 3rd avatar that has both forms in just pink. That's the only possible way I could do it, because I'm already like excessively maxed out my my fucking program, which is why I separated Kelly and Kitty across the 2. So, but yeah, now you guys know. Like eventually when I have the live 2D one, that's going to be interesting, because I am not too sure how the combinations and toggles work. I'm not that far into it yet. I haven't progressed too well with that yet. I feel like it might be pushing beyond the year for me to make, just because like it's a lot of work. Basically, like a 30-minute tutorial is taking me like 3 hours to do, so it's a bit much. Where is a electric thing? I don't have research. That's the thing I've got to do too, isn't it? Brewing, pemmican would be good. Smithing would be good too. I don't know if we're going to get to that point, but I would actually argue that smithing might be better to start. I need a bench. I'm going to need to like section these rooms off too. Like, I wasn't planning to, but I think that will work in my favor. That's right, there's a marsh thing here. No, that's fine, I can leave that. Alright, so we're gonna have like a little butchery room in here. I do have an outward door there, but if I move that, we'll get this up with some electricity soon. I do want a door on the inside of here too, but this will do for the moment. Smack one there. I probably want, I don't mind the storage being there. I don't know if they brought in everything. Almost. I've still got some food and about, and I've still got some metal. They've got heaps of wood. We got like 4,000 wood. We're good. We're good for wood. I don't need to worry about that. What else we need? Mitsu's hiding in her room. What's around working terribly? No. I need to give you some pats if I can. Let's see. Simple bench. Well, we've got plenty of this at the moment. So I'm going to smack that up in that corner. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've got more than one researcher capable at the moment, so I'm going to put down extras. So some of the people that I added, IED, terrain warhead. Isn't this something that can get like blown up? Is this one of those things? It's a trap. Okay, hold on. Lol. This is when, like, you know how I've got it's a trap. That's when that would be useful. I think if I was going to get raided, maybe from over here might be good. Probably receives pat smells. Stays far away from the crate pole button. No. Did it keep crashing? Did it keep crashing for you? My guess is that it's just got to be like less often, maybe. I also want to put something outside. What was that? Good colonists. Nice. Welcome in. What have you got? We've got some artistic here. Quick sleeper, jogger, great memory. I'm pretty sure we have enough extra beds at the moment. More cats. The anti-grain warhead go off. They really go off. Well, I'm installing it over here, and I'm now kind of concerned that might be extremely close to the flammable walls. speaking of, I should probably extend those to be, what do you call them? Wait, is somebody... Oh, it's just fucking Tyran. He's just eating. I thought somebody was like butchering an animal and I'm like, wait a minute. Where is it? I can also do fuel stoves. We can have one of those going. What else we got? I don't know if we want to be making gear. Crematorium will probably be useful later. I don't have the materials, no. Butcher table, electric stove, stone cutters. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need a couple of those. And electric smelter and stuff. I don't need that stuff yet. I'm pretty sure there's primitive power, isn't there? There's wood-fired, there's chem fuel powered, there is wind turbine. That's a thing. That's a thing that exists. Let's smack a couple of these up here. Okay, we're gonna get some electricity here. I think 3 would be enough to start with. I actually think a wood-fired generator might be enough considering the sheer number of wood on this map. I'm thinking that, just for the sake of it, I got people that can do plant cutting and they got all damn day. Is that Purdy chem fuel generator? I see that. I don't really have a reason to be, like, transport porting out of here, personally. Actually, one thing I'm surprised about is that my thrumbos aren't trying to drink it, because they drink that shit, and the cats only drink beer. If I recall right. I need a roof. I need a pillar. There we go. Alright, we'll get this room sealed. It won't be... Why is there a door there? Terrible. It won't be perfect, but it'll be something. I'm curious what this place is going to get called. Because, like, last time it eventually came up and was like, you've settled. And I'm pretty sure that's when it came up with, like, oh, it's saved now. Not making happily. Like, what? Well, the thrumbos will drink chem fuel. Hold on. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, liquor, processed foods, liquor, kibble. I'm pretty sure they used to drink chem fuel. Maybe it's been changed since 1.3, but they used to. And the cats definitely do drink liquor because in my colony of Hatora, back before I was streaming, I ran like a beer and like smoke leaf colony, and all as I recall is my cats having like cirrhosis and just being absolutely fucking wasted out of their mind as kittens. Like, I'd have a batch of kittens and then I'd get this notification that a kitten's passed out incapacitated because of alcohol or something like that, or alcohol overdose or whatever. And yeah. Was it an alcoholic cat in RimWorld? I know, right? It doesn't sound... It sounds exact. Shadow, you're dating Silverware. I hope you know she's going to have a lot of lovers. I hope you're okay with that. I don't know how you feel about that, but last time Silverware had 9 lovers and a husband. And 2 of her lovers were dead. So that's just going to keep stacking. But yeah, apparently you're dating the most beautiful colonist, so good for you. Till said wagon tail happily. Yeah. Whoa. Fuck. What is this? More cats. 11 cats. I'm actually curious when it's going to start telling me that I've got like excessive number of cats. It reckons I've got 21, but I don't think that's accurate. I guess we've got like 27 because a couple are pregnant. Maybe. But like I said, 500's like the maximum we can go with the cats. Let's get everybody training some animals. I also haven't put weapons on people yet. Oh, something just dropped. Hold on, what was that? It was a goose egg, fertile. I'll tell you what, if it doesn't get eaten by the cats, when it comes to eggs, you're gonna want to have a lot more than 5. I'll just let you know that right now. I've tested this because I also was like, oh, I'll start with like 500 cats and I'll start with like 100 chicken eggs. And I didn't have eggs after like 5 minutes. And I'm like, where'd my eggs go? And it's pretty obvious the cats ate them. What? What we got now? Oh my god. We have Arctic wolves. We have a fleet of Viking. We have 10 Arctic wolves. I like that it's like Arctic wolves. It's not wolves, they say wolves. We got 5 pants. Pants are always useful. 2 of them are red, so that's pretty awesome. And 270 kibble. That's, yes, look at it. By the way, my X button doesn't work. So you know when you're like a door and is it this? That doesn't work. So Xing anything doesn't stop them. But yes, the cats need the kibble. Where was that? T-shirts. Nice. I definitely know that some of the new faces in here are gonna need it. Like Lenza, what's your gear? You know, your gear's kind of good. Although you're wearing dog leather, Jaylee's gonna be appalled. Who else is in here? I'm trying to see names as they're flying around. And just bringing in stuff. I should get people like armed with weapons if they don't have one. So you can do melee. This is important because if I don't do it now, I will get attacked later and I won't have time for it. So yeah. Let's see, Shizuka, your mental state. Pretty sure Lincoln has the LMG. Ane-san has a little gun. Although, to be fair, she's got like... Actually, she might not be that. I think that gun was Weeks' gun. But Weeks is in a mental state, so that's fine. Enyo... I did not bring many weapons, just out of interest. We have the exact same amount as we had when I did the... what do you call it? The, brain, come on. The stream anniversary. There we go. I knew it was in there somewhere. Some food for the cats. Yes. That smells making it happily. Yeah, no, they're gonna need it. I think I had a special weapon for chimpanzee, but I don't see it. So this will be fine. I'm able to create a poll despite the option being visible. Well, Viking was trying before and he was saying that it was crashing the app. So it could be the poll, it could be the app, or it could be like as long as everybody's able to spawn stuff, because Rimconnect does go down sometimes. So if it's not that, it could just be the apps having a minute kind of thing. Left to right having crash, whole phone tilts head. So you had to like refresh your whole phone, like restart. God damn. I think Viking's like warning against it. Doesn't crash for me, but after clicking create, nothing happens. I'm not too familiar with that side of it, but I have heard that there's like time limits and stuff. I've seen ones that don't like bring up the time limit, or don't end and stuff. I'm not 100% sure because I've only been like a viewer to it. Might have some water too, hold on. I haven't personally seen it behind the scenes because usually once I'm live with this, it's insane bombardment kind of thing. So I don't usually get a hot second to kind of really have a look at it. Who writes with tail? You have to put 4 different answers in. Drops pens, whacking happily. Yeah. I would say that would be... Like, I'm pretty sure you do have to have 4. The EB lurk. Hopefully I not sleep past the end of stream. Hopefully I'll catch you again. Like, the only other thing is, at least, like, lurking and stuff, as long as stream doesn't crash out at some point, you will accumulate silver in whichever colony I happen to have. So, that is good. You know. But by all means, get some sleep. I'll be here. I'll be here for a while. I'm actually just realizing that... What the... Beza! Fucking welcome in, man. Thank you for the resub. I was just realizing that while I turned off my phone alarms, I did not turn off my calendar alarms for streaming later. And I'm just having a quick look at that so I don't have something go ballistic at like 9:30 or something. Because I'm like, I don't think we need that. And how are you, man? What you been up to? I guess it might be the problem. 1 second before you message Viking. Lol. I mean, that happens. It's one of those things where it's like trial and error kind of thing. Azula, stop trying to pat my hand, sweetie. I don't think she can hear all the meowing, but she's like very, very slowly reaching for like my hand on the mouse. Like trying to pat it kind of thing, which is cute, but I'm like, I'm trying to do stuff. I don't really think that me should have a gun just yet. I'll wait. Because other people in my colony got better gun skills than me. I hope it gives everyone feather smiles. No. Nobody even been up to Beza. I catch you around in like other people's streams. Like I see you like passing through, chatting and stuff. But sometimes I'm like in the stage of like lurking or like falling asleep sort of thing when I hear that you're there. The quarry worker is visiting. Seems to have a few items. Whoa, what was that? Psychic Soothe. Good. Purchase another cat. Obviously, some cats asleep. And a Psychic Soothe. I'm guessing that was the vote. Colonist smiles with contentment. Nice. Out of interest, is the poll... Like, how long are you guys, like, setting it to... vote on, out of interest? I'm just genuinely curious because I think you can set, I don't know for sure, but I think you can set like different time limits for it to give people like a chance to like vote for different things. Also, I'm pretty sure I've seen it where it allows you to vote for like more than one choice in the same vote. So I don't know. There are many polls for 4 items. Are there? As I set it for 30 seconds, default is 60 seconds. So it sounds like Shadow's polls are active and there's a few of them by the sounds of it. That's funny. Maybe give it 5 minutes with the polls and just like let it clear itself. That's hilarious. Thank you for letting us know. I kind of do want components, to be honest. One component we could do with more food. Chain shotgun could be good. I do have gold to trade, which is great because I went and mined around my area, so let's sell that gold. I could do with it later, but this will be fine. You don't have that kind of money, so I don't need to take that. I just don't want to shortchange myself in case somebody comes through and they don't want gold. Let's do about 100's too much. 50, 100 might not be too much. There we go. That is too much for them. There we go. Okay. Sweet. We get Arctic Wolf. We got Vikings purchase. More Arctic Wolves. I forgot to check if these are tame, but I assume that they are. Or they're not. Or I will tame them, but just as a heads up, there is also a tamed category of animals. So you can, oh, what do you call it? Let's pick this fella here. We'll get you in. So the Arctic wolves, they have tamed and non-tamed. These guys will probably hunt my cats, although they could hunt the wild cats that we have on the map. So let's see what happens. But I'm definitely going to tame one of them out of this, so we definitely have a Viking. It should come up with Viking unless it just comes up. Oh no, wild ones are just Arctic wolves. No, that's interesting. The hunting time. What was that? I'll make first name Bren. By the way, Bren is one of my oldest people. So is Red and Rose and Ray. Nitro is obviously like, you know, in my Sora colony, Nitro's the first person to have like actually joined. But a lot of them have actually been there for a long time. Like Red. By the way, I figure, where's Red? Come here, mate. Shadow, I kind of like designed this guy with like you in mind. I don't know how you feel about that. But, what the fuck is he? I double clicked on you before. There he is. So I kind of like kept his aesthetic, from like his character and stuff. But I was like, this guy reminds me a lot of Shadow. Just as a heads up, you have an actual character in here, but still, what was that? It's a Greek goddess Semida was passing by and all your crops are great. Oh, sweet. We'll have rice. Oh, we have so much food. Oh, such bounties. I don't have much space to put said food, but we're going to work on it. We'll work on it. I also need to get some lights and power and some stuff. Let's get that in here. Let's get some stuff in here. I want to turn this kind of into a refrigeration room at some point. I know that's an excessive quantity, but we'll see how it goes. Also, the work is usually during stream time. I've been addicted to Minecraft mod pack. It's sucking all my brain power. Oh my god. They've been full on with a lot of stuff. I figured as much. I figured. So I started talking to a new girl, and I've got a lot of my attention sidetracked too. That's fair. That would definitely consume a lot of like the spare time kind of thing, because you want to be having that kind of conversation. Phoenix, what are you doing? Phoenix just walks in here, walks behind me, and then like flaps his ears. Basically what he did is he shook his head, but it sounds so weird. That's cool. I thought first, was that first but why red, and then went, oh, of course. Lol. I will stretch. I think I also worked out it was Archangel Dawn, isn't it? Welcome in. I think I had to read that after the fact. I think it was like, yeah. Because I think I was calling you like Archangel or something like that last time. Yeah. I might still be wrong, but it's fine. It'd be like that some days. And put a bit of extra light in here. So we've got a couple of wind thingies. And that should... I don't trust that lineup, honestly. I know it does the thing, but I don't trust it. So, this will give us some light. We get 43 beds. Oh, yes. I will hydrate. We do need beds. Thank you. By the way, so let you guys know, for anybody that like missed the very, very beginning, mate, you better not be eating my packaged survival meal, mate. So I sat down and made, I entered 40 colonists in Prepare Carefully so that we could kind of like start with a little sample size. I know that's not little for everybody else, but it's a sample size for me to kind of like adjust to, considering I'm coming off like a colony of 280 plus. So this is a little step down for me to kind of adjust to. But, yeah. We have 15 other people in the world that we may encounter that I also added, just as a heads up. So when people raid us or trade with us, there's a chance that we'll find one of my very many colorful creations. They're also colonists that I've played on other maps. They just never made it into a Sora. And same with like Sugar. I put Sugar in the world, but not actively in this colony, because we tried to take Sugar, and I know she exists in the world. We tried to take Sugar for Sugar, and no matter what happened, we just kept dying. So we had to like forego getting her. But I honestly believe that we'll come across her and maybe get her again someday. That's why she's out in the world in this one instead. I don't know if you're on a bed or not. I think you are. I'll slowly move this in here. But yeah, we started with 40 for this, and I think we've got 43 at the moment. Plus, like, fuck knows how many cats. Probably 30 odd if you count the pregnant ones. So a fair bit. I don't have auto cull set on yet. But also, so some of my people I've brought in exactly as they were the day that I met them. And then some of them I brought in as their 2 years later version that currently exists in Asura, my Asura colony. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. Oh yeah, look, we can see Red properly now, Shadow. Look at him. He has like the aesthetic. Like I did like have to work with like their hairstyles and their gear from like when they arrived to begin with. But obviously like I colored a lot of everything else and stuff. But yeah, Red, I'm very happy with how he turned out, which is funny because he's like lipstick pink, actually, and I love it. Whereas like Mal is like legitimately red. What? Hold on. Cat got hurt then. Oh, one of the wolves eating one of the cats. And the cat's eating the cat, so I guess circle of life over there. Anyway, I kind of figured that would happen. That's kind of why I haven't hunted them yet. There's a note. Let's see, polls, the short breaks in between making the storyteller a sleeping, boring, never do good. What? Hold on. I missed something in there. Cool. Sorry. Confirm you mean they have more than one poll active on your side. Storyteller. Sleeping, boring, never do good. We mean the storyteller is a sleeping, boring, never do good. You have to explain that one. Because, like, I like Phoebe chillax. Like, part of the whole reason why I chose to play on the same kind of conditions as I've got on my regular colony is to give me a fair fucking fighting chance against what everybody else is going to bring in. Like, everybody should be getting about 500 silver per 2 minutes at the moment. But some of the really, like, insane things you can do, I believe I've got those set to, what do you call it? I'm pretty sure I've got those set to higher amounts, so that they're not just going to happen too frequently. I want you guys